Hey, this is a common occurrence, and it was just a conversation that I had with a client about what they're going to do with the extra money. So right now, everybody's refinancing, and you have the opportunity to lower your rate. You've got to lower your payment. You can do all kinds of things. Well, this gentleman is interested in having his house paid off by the time he retires. So let me walk through a little bit of the conversation that we had. First of all, I plugged all the numbers in for his scenario, not yours. Just for all that compliance BS, and wanted to look at where numbers were. So a couple of things. The actual cost of the refinance was $567. If he wanted to keep his loan at 19 years, he's currently at 19 years and 9 months, it would still save him $88 a month, $271 in interest, 43 grand over the life of the loan. Now, in addition to that, if he kept paying the same payment, he'd save a little bit extra, maybe $50,000. And we're also looking at 15-year options. For him on the 15-year scenario, the payment would actually go up $217, but total savings would be about $75,000 overall. So the next question that came into mind was, all right, a lot of people, he didn't need the money. As I said, his goal was to pay it off sooner. If he flipped this into a 30-year fixed, rate would stay the same. Costs would stay the same. You can literally pick any year you want to pay your house off from, I think, 1 all the way to 30, right? So the idea that taking a 30 only doesn't exist any longer. You can take any year you want. But we discussed his goal of paying his house off as soon as possible. All I want to do is accumulate wealth, right? Now, in looking at that, at 2.875, this cost of funds is hardly even keeping up with inflation, meaning the value of the dollar is dropping almost as fast as, equivalent to what you're paying in interest, right? So in looking at that, here's the thing. Over the life of the loan, it would cost him an extra $17,000, but his payment savings would be $573 a month. So here is what we're looking at doing then instead. I've got this calculator, and what it does, I'm going to get this right here, is how much can I save? So let's assume that the original balance, we're going to start with, we'll start with $0. And we're going to be able to put that $575 a month that he's saving into this deal. So now he's making the exact same payment as he's making today. But we're going to take the loan over the course of 30 years. But I want to know, all right, where would we be 20 years from now? So we're going to make this a 20-year break-even analysis. And let's say, what can you earn? I mean, I didn't pull it up, but if we look at stock market, if we look at real estate, if we look at other investments, they've been quite robust, to say the least. But I'm going to use 3. So we're going to use an annual interest rate of 3%. We're not going to put anything in. All he's going to do is basically start siphoning this $575 a month that he's saving from this refinance and putting it somewhere else. Now, the rub is it's going to cost him $17,000 more than the current loan he has put into place, right? So the question is, you got to be able to save at least that much. When we hit calculate, here's the beauty of compounding interest and putting this together. By putting that money somewhere else, he's going to make $189,000 in that 20-year time frame, saving $575 a month, just simply by not putting it towards the house. Not interested in saving 50 grand and putting that into the house, more interested in making 4 times that and putting that into other accounts. What I tell my clients all day long is, before you're paying anything towards your house, you better be maxing out your retirement accounts, right? Every penny you have, you better be maxing out into things that will acquire you wealth. This money is so cheap. Why would you ever pay it off? Put the money somewhere where it can grow for you. So a little affluentology tip that I literally just walked through the numbers with a client today, and I thought, man, I haven't shared this in a while. I thought I'd share it with you. If you have any questions, and want to reach out to me, check the comments with all the legal mumbo jumbo below, and reach out. By the way, if you're looking at a refinance, this is literally his current loan and current loan balance, the costs, the total loan amount, which is higher here, the rates. I run through all the scenarios and run the refi checker. We do it on a 30, we do it on a 15, and look at how what you have today is different from what you're trying to accomplish, and is the best, what the best strategy is. So subscribe to the website. I run these videos every once in a while, not often enough. I'm often talking to people. I'm like, dang, I should be recording this. But I did take the time to do this one with you so you have a chance to see how I can help this person retire much faster by saving his money and have an additional, we're going to call it 150 grand when it's in 20 years from now, versus just having his house paid off and saving the trivial 2.875%. Thanks so much. Remember to subscribe. Chat with you soon.